Hello, Happy New Year! I hope you and your family and friends had an awesome time ringing in 2019. I know we did. We just stayed home and watched scary movies all night, which was awesome. You know, when the new year comes, I like to reflect on what I learned, what I experienced, and what I accomplished. You know, these things are worth celebrating. For example, I was able to give every single one of my employees and the contractors a raise this year. You know, I'm proud that I've helped over 120 women gain the skills and the knowledge to become early childhood educators. And I'm also proud to have been part of a team that helped build 2 schools in Nepal and started a 3rd that will be completed this year. You know, it's also important to reflect on some of the things that happened in our country. And we saw some great things happen in 2018. You know, we sent an unprecedented number of women and women of color into political office all across the country. In Colorado, we saw an amazing delegation of diverse representation elected to our state house, including we elected the first trans woman. Now 33 of the 65 members are women. Way to go, Colorado. You know, we also elected our first openly gay governor and the first woman Secretary of State in 60 years. We have so much to be proud of. You know, across the country, we also saw powerful men who were accused of sexual assault and harassment taken down as a result of the Me Too movement. More women were emboldened to share their stories that they have kept hidden for so long. And that also led to the start of federal legislation to address sexual harassment on the Hill. Now, people turned out en masse at protests, at marches, including in June, people protested in all of 50 states against the inhumane family separations at the border. You know, the Senate also voted in December to end military assistance to Saudi Arabia's war on Yemen. Oh, wait, except Senator Cory Gardner voted against that. Now, unfortunately, we also have a lot to mourn this year. The U.S. experienced 8 public mass shootings, killing 68 people. We lost 12,500 people to gun violence this year, and over 22,000 to suicides via gun. The U.S. also withdrew from the United Nations Human Rights Council, allowing the administration to violate human rights, like locking up kids in cages and allowing the death of 2 young children while in custody. Also, the unqualified Brett Kavanaugh was confirmed to the U.S. Supreme Court with Senator Cory Gardner's help, even after being accused of sexual assault, even after his public displays of poor conduct, and his ethics violations. Now, 2018 was a year full of celebrations and challenges. But above all, we are a resilient people. And just like we did in November, we will continue to send Washington a message that the status quo and the business as usual is not acceptable any longer. Join me in a commitment to hold the elected officials accountable, to demand better. Join me in my campaign for U.S. Senate in 2020. Please visit my website at lorenaforsenate.com. And here's to 2019.